everybody, Joyce here with the Traveling Gamblers, and I am here with John. Hello, John.
Hello, Joyce.
Today, John and I are doing episode number 2 of
This is how we do it.
This Is How We Do It. And I just want to start off by saying that we are doing these in small increments because it is a lot of information and we want to be accurate. We've learned this over, 12 or 14 years, and we don't realize how much information it is because we do it all the time. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up. That lets us know that you've enjoyed it. And if you haven't yet, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. You just hit subscribe below this video and hit the notification bell, and that'll let you know of new videos that we post.
We want to add that Joyce and I do not endorse gambling. We do this purely for entertainment purposes. We do not spend more than we can afford to lose, and we recommend that you do the same. Don't play with money that you can't afford to lose.
If you feel like you might have a gambling problem, in the description below is an 800 number that you can call to get help.
In the long run, the casino wins.
Always
wins.
If someone tells you that they are a overall winner in a casino, unless they went in and it was some random luck first time player and they won some big jackpot and left and never went back, if you are a casino player, you have not won.
Correct. And that's how these big casinos stay in business.
Casino is a business. The bottom line, it's a business and they're in it to make money. But what we have figured out is that since we were playing anyway, that they have these casino programs. Every single casino has a Players Club program. And we have learned over the years how to make the most of it. People say that, boy, you've really figured out how to work the system. And I guess that's what it is. And that's not a bad thing.
And that's what we want to share.
Right. We have figured it out. And we're still learning, believe it or not. But we have figured out a lot of it, and we want to share that with you. The very first thing that you want to do for a land-based casino is
go to the player's desk and sign up for the Players Club program.
And you will get a card that looks like one of these. These are a couple of John and mine Player Club card. We have MGM, Hard Rock, the Cosmo, Venetian. So those are some of the ones that we have that are here local in Florida and in Las Vegas. For the land-based casinos, you have to physically go to their Players Club counter and fill out a form and become a member of their Players Club, and they'll give you one of their Players Club cards. They usually give you 2 because oftentimes you'll lose one. We do.
Or you can play 2 machines at once.
Well, that's a whole nother story. On a cruise ship, in their casino, it's a little different.
Yes, you would use your SeaPass card, and you'd use that as your Players Club card.
Right. So the very first thing that you're going to want to do after you get your Players Club card at a casino on land, so once that's done, because in a casino on a cruise ship, you don't need one.
Right.
So the very first thing you're going to do is, after you pick out which slot machine you want to play, when you sit down at the machine, before you put any money in the machine, you want to activate your card in the machine. And in our experience, there's one of 2 ways. There's either a slot that's like an ATM slot. You put your card in and it activates it and it will say your name on the screen. Or some of the cruise ships have a tap-in system where there's a blue button, and when you tap it in and it's activated, it turns green. If you stay to the end of this video, we actually recorded a quick demonstration of how to tap in on the last cruise that we were on. Always make sure that your card is active. Sometimes it will randomly stop tracking and it'll say your card isn't being tracked on the little screen, or that green light will turn blue again. Sometimes it turns red. So just give a glance down every once in a while and make sure that it's still being accurately tracked. And if you play tables, although the tables don't give you the same rate of comp as the slot machines are the biggest loser in the house for the player. They have the worst odds, so that's where you get your best comps. But if you're at a table, make sure that you always give them your card when you sit down, and then they will occasionally look over, see what you're playing, and write it down, and they track your play that way at a table. When you sign up for a Players Club card on land, usually there's a new member benefit, and that new member benefit is something along the lines of
some free play or a 2-for-1 buffet or a discounted room.
Something along those lines. It's not a tremendous benefit, but it's something. So you're going to sign up, get your Players Club card. You're going to make sure that your card is tracked. There are so many people that don't know how important it is for their card to be tracked. There's no way for them to know what you've played, how much you've played, or how long you've played. For this episode, for the purposes of this episode, sign up. Make sure your card is always being tracked. And when you get home from your trip, or you get home from the casino if you play locally, give it a week or two. With the land-based casinos, it could take probably a month for marketing to prompt to send you something. But for the cruise lines, it shouldn't take that long. With Blue Chip Club, you can call them. I would say give it a week for them to get your information from the cruise ship and give them a call. Every Players Club has a different name, and Celebrities is called Blue Chip Club. Royal Caribbean is called Casino Royale, and they all have a different name, but they all have the same purpose, is to track you, to figure out how much you're playing, what your potential to lose is, so they can decide whether or not it's worth it for them to give you a free cabin. When I say free, it's always port charges and taxes. Nobody gets port charges and taxes comped. That's something that the port money goes to the ports that you go to, and the taxes go to the government. So you never get that comped. We always pay port charges and taxes. So when I say comped, it's the cruise fare that gets comped. Please feel free to comment and ask us questions below. We love hearing from you.
And now you'll see a demonstration on how you tap in and how you access the account on Celebrity Equinox.
As always, we thank you so much for watching. We appreciate your support, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, so we are here in the casino on a cruise ship, and we're going to show you how to tap in and get credit for what you play in the casino, whether it's $20 or $1,000. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your CPass card and you're going to tap it in up against this blue. Now, if they don't have this blue button and they have a slot, some machines have a slot that you'll have to put the card in and make sure it's connected, it's working. But if it's a blue light like this, you just put your card up against it for 1 second and it turns green. The very first time you do it, you're going to hit Account, Personal Banker, and you're going to enter your month and your day of your birthday, and then hit enter. Now, John has already reset his, but every single cruise you come on, after you enter in your birthday, month, and day, it will come on and say you need to choose a new PIN, pick another 4-digit PIN, or the same one, and then they ask you to enter it again to confirm it, and then you're all set. When you're finished playing, you just tap goodbye, and the button turns blue again.